8 months, one house, a whole lot of stuff. This is the letting go project from overwhelm to open house. So, over the next 8 months, we're going to go through all kinds of messes throughout my house, step by step, how to declutter each space. Today, we're going to start with this. This underneath this pile is actually an air hockey table. There is a mountain of items on top and for several feet in all directions. What is this, you say? This is my donation pile. It's about 2 years going. Every time I thought, I don't need this anymore, I can let this go. I might put this on Facebook Marketplace. It all just went in this one space and it grew and it grew and it grew until we just can't manage this anymore. So basically, you can see that I walk up, I grab something and I deal with it. I open a box and I empty it and I put it where it needs to be. That's because I have a high tolerance for chaos and for messes. I know a lot of my clients, they would not be able to attack a mountain like this. And honestly, if you're someone who creates a mountain like this, usually you're not the person to get yourself out of it, right? So a lot of times for clients, I might set up a table over to the side and bring them one box at a time, or perhaps empty out a box in one layer on the table at a time. For some clients, it's as small a job as putting one or two things on the table at a time, whatever their tolerance is for a mess and chaos. And actually, if you want to help plan out your spaces, the free Declutter to Move guide down below walks you through how to map out each section of your house. Because we can all use a little help. It's all about making things a small bite size workable. So here, we finally get to the bottom of the table. It all started 2 years ago when I went on a camping trip. We came back. I was so exhausted, kind of like you see me here, halfway through this 6-hour saga. And I threw everything out on the table and I said, "Oh my gosh, I'm too tired. We'll deal with it later." Shortly thereafter, my father-in-law came and moved in with us, and the entire house and the entire basement were upended, total chaos, and things got thrown on top. And I haven't seen this gear in 2 years. So I'm so happy to have it back and hopefully resume camping. Now, when so you get the guide, we're going to break the house down into all the different parts and then each space, whether it's a whole room or a part of a room or half a house, however you break up your house, there's 3 steps. You're going to do any repairs that are needed. You're going to do the decluttering and then the deep cleaning. Uh, Depending on how much clutter there is, you might need to declutter first and then do repairs. But that way you don't get overwhelmed, right? So you can be walking past the kitchen and be like, "Oh my gosh, I totally have to repair that cabinet." And instead of having to drop everything and or it weighs on you, you add it to the list for when you get to the kitchen, right? And then you don't have to worry about it. It's that emotional workload that you can take off when you break everything into the steps. Um, and again, if you're ready to start your journey, grab the free guide below. We'll do this together. This is my husband's space, all of his comic books. I just wanted to make sure I didn't add my clutter to his. And of course, for the final step, we get to cleaning. It's it's hard to see the emotional joy at this point because I am vacuuming, but a lot of this space has not seen light of day in 2 years. Now you will see some clutter behind. You're like, but you didn't finish. I finished the job of the day. It was 6 hours to clear that table and to be able to walk around it. And that was the job. The clutter you see in the background, that's actually going to be taken care of in the next video. Piece by piece, that's how we do it. And finally, I can enjoy the fruits of my labor. Now here's the donation space. So it started empty and we added, and we added until it was packed. In the later video, you'll see me giving it away. Only 2 bags of trash. So here we start. Just absolute chaos of mess. And in the end, I can see the table. I can see under it, around it, on top of it. Again, the boxes in the background are for later. From chaos to clean, it took about 6 hours to clear this mess. But by taking care of the worst and hardest part of all of the decluttering, everything else will seem easier from here.